And I'm going to use this right here. This is my example homework. I'm going to actually, can I shrink this down a little bit? Yeah, I'm just going to put that in the corner right there so we have it. Notice it's 3 measures long, so let's delete this final measure here. We can go into measure and delete measure. And we also want to make sure it's in the correct key, right? So let's actually just get a couple of these things going on here. All right. And so to put things in the right key, this is actually a measure function. So I'm going to select the whole piece. Now you can click in these squares up here and select measures. So I'm going to shift select the whole piece. You can also just kind of double click and it'll select everything. And I'm going to make that key signature into B flat major. All right. And let's go ahead and put let's just go ahead and put my headers on here. We'll call this theory homework 1. You just click in these boxes and they'll show you. So I'll put my name here. Okay. So now, and I also have 4 written here. So, you know, if you wanted to make it into a C, like it's right there, you can do that. It's just right there. You can just abbreviate it as comment time. Okay, so now, when you're putting in 2 voices, you can see here that there's an upper voice and a lower voice. That's going to be really typical. So when you input into Noteflight, it just assumes that what you're writing is the lower voice. So actually, let's just get this in a place where I can see this line right here. So it goes F, dotted note, and then the A, let's make that into an 8th note, and then make that into a quarter note. Let's just put the whole thing in. Tie is going to be, you can use comma, or you can just press the tie button up here, and then I'm going to make an 8th note here. All right, and then you can compose your own final measure. I'm going to just make it a whole note for this, and it'll make an extra measure at the end. Let's just delete that at the end. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into voice, and voice in this is its own menu. It's a very kind of sparse menu. Actually, I can't even see it because my window needs to be a little bigger. Right there, voice. I'm going to press upper voice now, and I'm going to be in this measure when I press it. So upper voice. There we go. Now I can put in an upper voice. So it goes mi fa sol fa mi re do. Okay. So here we go. And it's just going to be independent. All right, and then actually, I did want to do this a little differently. I'm going to make this into a quarter note and then tie it. Put that tie in there just so I can show the 7/6 suspension. And then here, I can just press the letter U and put in that upper voice. So re, do, ti, do. Let's do that. So. And notice that what happened here is it actually assumed that I wanted to go back to one voice. So I'm going to undo that, and I'm going to press U to make sure I'm in an upper voice here. Press U, and then I can go ahead and put that final chord in there. All right, and you can do the same thing for the bass clef. I'm just going to quickly put this in. Okay. Now, to make a natural, I can put a natural on it using this pitch right here, or I can just shift up, and that will do a chromatic climb for you. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in this whole note, and then let's just have it resolve so. Go back to here. I'm going to press U to go into an upper voice, and let's go ahead and put that in. All right, and bum, bum, bum. Here we go. I'm going to press U, get in the upper voice again. Oops. Again, every new measure you go in, you have to press the U to get to the upper voice. All right, so it looks like I've put in all the notes, and so let's just play it, see how it sounds. All right, pretty standard issue theory exercise there. So I'll show you the Roman numerals in another video.